Hello students. So some strategy related conflict going on, and every time a kind of conflict goes on between faculties, I feel very bad. Just to give you context, going back to the student protests just before the COVID, and a lot of students were asking us, sir, why don't you also go and join the protest? That point of time, my stand was that the protests before the examination is not going to do any good for the students, and we knew ICI also would not change. And there were a lot of name callings at that point of time, which happened. Praveen Sharma sir calling out VG Gupta sir's name, and then subsequently in a later episode, Praveen Sharma sir calling out Praveen Jindal sir's name. So a lot of these things keep happening, and students become YouTube warrior in between, and I actually feel a lot bad about that. So the video, I'll keep it very short. My only message to each one of you who is watching this is that your success is your responsibility. The strategy which works for you may not work for other. Like for example, in my case, I was a self-study student and I had referred to 3 books of direct taxation for CA final: Singhania, Girish Ahuja, and TN Manoran. So all 3 books I had completed. That was my strategy. I didn't complete a single financial reporting question fully during my studies. That was my strategy. But today I cannot advise that strategy to my student. So students have to figure out what works for them, and don't waste a lot of time. Just we are 3 months before the examination. This is the time you should be revising, sharpening your revisions, practicing, writing test papers, and preparing for the examination. Don't be YouTube warriors at this point of time, and the focus primarily has to be for your examination, because whichever strategy you choose, the student who is choosing, you are responsible. You can't later go and say, okay, because so and so said me this strategy, I chose that strategy, and I could not pass. Like there are a lot of strategies. Some say don't have a look at RTPs. Some say don't have a look at MTPs. Some say question which is asked in the previous attempt will not be asked in this attempt. Let me tell you, it is very, very difficult to predict the kind of question that institute will be asking, the topics, the nuances from where they will be picking up. So as a faculty, as a teacher, my responsibility is to guide the students properly, and that is what my intention has been. In fact, our entire intention has been. And you as a student, your responsibility, your dharma, your thing is to study well. Study well, study rightly, study for exams, study for your real life, study conceptually, and then succeed in the examination. That should be the goal. Now, in that process, even if a revision video helps you to pass the exam, if a fast track course helps you to pass the exam, for some of you, you may want a 300-hour course which helps you to pass the exam. It is completely up to you, up to your time, and it is your responsibility at the end of it. And one more suggestion to the students: don't get into this, fighting for one faculty against the other faculty. What will happen is, if you have spent 1 hour of time in watching those videos and commenting and all of that and defending one versus the other, your time is getting wasted. So I don't want you to waste your time. Use that 1 hour of time to watch maybe some revision videos, 1 hour of time to practice something that will actually help you reach closer to the examination. A short message from my side: